What's going on, YouTube? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming back over to Queen Simone's YouTube channel. This is your girl Simone, and I wanted to come on here, you guys, today just to kind of speak from the heart. I wanted to switch things up a little bit, so today I'm not doing a challenge. I'm not doing any type of pranks today. Not vlogging. I'm actually just, well, maybe this can be counted as vlogging. But today we're just going to have a little bit of story time. Every now and then I want to come on and just speak to you guys and tell you what's on my heart. So this has been weighing on my heart pretty heavy for the past couple of days, so I feel like it's the best time to speak. Well, I don't know if you guys have ever had an experience of being touched by an angel, but I have had the pleasure of being touched by an angel twice. And today I want to share those moments with you guys. These moments are very sensitive to me, so please, 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 if you don't believe in these type of things, it's okay. Just please refrain from any negative feedback on this particular video, because this is a very sensitive thing for me, and this was a very great experience for me. So without further ado, you guys, want to go ahead and get started, and I want to start off by asking you guys, how many of you believe in angels? I know that we see what an angel may look like in storybooks. We may see them in movies. We may see pictures of them in the clouds, in the sky. We have all type of perceptions and images of what an angel is to us. But I am here to tell you guys that angels are in fact very real. And like I said, I've had the pleasure of having two experiences. So my first experience of being touched by an angel was actually by one of my good friends that passed away a couple of years ago. She was more like a sister to me. Her name was Candace. If you ever met her in person, there's some of you out there that have met her, or she's been a family member or a friend, and I can tell you that she was literally an angel even while she was on this earth. Candace was the type of person that she always put others before her, whether it was family, whether it was friends, co-workers, whoever. She was that type of person. I unfortunately only had the pleasure of being friends with Candace for about a year and a half, about 2 years. And I met Candace at a job that I had. I was working at Comcast. And when I first met her, she was just such, I looked at her, I'm like, this girl is intelligent. She talks very well. She's very smart. She's kind. She's caring. She's loving. Like, I just knew. Like, you know how you could just read someone's energy when you first are around them? Like, I can't really explain it. I just could feel her good energy, and we instantly became friends. We instantly got each other's number, and we hit it off. And I remember one time when I was pregnant, and I was pretty tight on funds, and I'm not the type of person to really come out with my struggle. I don't really tell people, when I need something. And she just hit me up one day and was like, are you okay? Do you need anything? And you know me, I'm like, no, I don't need anything. I don't need anything. And, before I knew it, she and another good friend of mine showed up to my house with a car full of groceries and a little small token for me to be able to make it. Do you guys understand how heartfelt that moment was for me? I didn't even tell her exactly what was going on with me. She just knew that I was in trouble. And as a good friend, she came to my rescue. And that was not the only time she came to my rescue. There's been plenty of times where I've needed advice, relationship advice, family advice, whatever. She was just always that person. She was always there for me. She was always inviting me over. She invited me over one year for Thanksgiving. Her mother and her family welcomed me with open arms, just like I was family. Like, she was just truly an angel sent from God. And so, unfortunately, she passed away at an early age, in her early 20s. And I was just completely devastated. It happened all of a sudden. I just didn't know what to think or say. I took it really hard. And one particular night, I laid down and I went to sleep. And I had a dream that we were sitting in her car, like old times, because she would always come and pick me up. And we were sitting in her car. And this particular dream, I knew I was dreaming. It was crazy. Like, there was a glare in the dream, just like on movies. Like, I knew it was a dream. And here is one of my very good friends, like a sister, sitting next to me. And I just told myself, this isn't real. This isn't real. She's passed away. This isn't real. And she looked at me when she got in the car, and she said, let me ask you a question, Taryn. She said, do you believe in angels? And I'm looking at her and I'm like, that's random. And I said, well, of course, Candace, I've always believed in angels. And she said, well, let me ask you this next question. Do you believe that I am an angel? And I couldn't say anything for a moment, because I just started feeling overwhelmed. I knew what to say, but I just couldn't say it. And she knew that the answer was yes, but I just couldn't say anything. And she said, I know you've been going through a lot. I know you've been thinking of me. And she said, I'm okay. And she said, if you don't mind me letting you know that I'm okay, can I show you? And I just said, well, sure. And I'm like, well, how's she going to show me she's okay? And she grabbed my hand. And when I tell you, when she grabbed my hand, I don't know if you guys have ever had your hand fall asleep or anything, but that's maybe the closest I could think of as to how it felt. You know how your hand gets all tingly when it falls asleep? Your nerves are, they need to get that blood back flowing through your hands. Well, my hand automatically started tingling, and my arms was just, it felt so light. Like, I can't explain it to you guys. But that moment that she touched me, it reassured me that she was okay, and that she is in the hands of Jesus now, and that she's happy and she's no longer suffering. And I woke up and I started looking around. I was in the dark, so I got up and turned the light on. You guys, I knew this was not just a dream. I turned on the light. I looked at my arm. My hairs on my arm were still standing straight up. I had goosebumps, you guys. And I could still feel that tingling sensation from when she touched me. I kid you not, you guys. That feeling did not go out of my arm for at least about an hour. I banged my hand around. I banged my arm around. I did everything I could to exercise my hand, and the feeling was there. And I just knew at that moment that my good friend Candace, my sister, came in my dream. She really came in my dream. Her spirit. And she let me know that she's okay, and that I don't have to continue being upset, being depressed. And she let me know she was okay. And you guys, when I tell you, that experience was like no other. I grew up watching Touched by an Angel, which is one of my favorite shows, by the way, you guys. And you just don't prepare for an actual experience, an earthly experience. It's a TV show. You hear people saying they've been touched by an angel, but you just don't really know until you've been through it. And I was so honored and so touched that God allowed her, one of his sweet angels, to come and assure me and make me feel better, and to let me know that not only was she good, but she was in heaven. She was happy. She's rejoicing. He reassured me that there is a heaven. There are angels out there. Not that I ever doubted, but at that moment, I surely couldn't doubt it. And that was my first experience with being touched by an angel. My next experience with being touched by an angel was actually not too long ago. I had another good friend, a really good friend that I was close to. We dated for a little while. It didn't work out, but we always remained good friends. And his name is Willie. And he was a diabetic, which Candace was also a diabetic. And he had been struggling with his diabetes ever since I knew him. But he was always positive, just like Candace. He was always positive about it. He didn't let it get the best of him. He was very family oriented, just like Candace. Was very loving, very caring. Just an all around great person. Kept me laughing, like just another angel just sent from God. And unfortunately, he was taken last May. It's almost a year. And he has been with the Lord ever since. And I also took that very hard. Didn't know what to think, didn't know what to say. I just prayed and just asked God to just please just give me strength to get through it. I missed my friend. And we actually stopped talking for a little while. We were on each other's Facebook, but we didn't really talk as much as we did. And a week before he passed away, when he was in the hospital, God actually led me to his live. And I was able to speak with him, and we were able to exchange numbers, and we were able to have conversation right before he passed away. So that was my assurance. And when he passed away, like I said, I was devastated. And Willie has actually visited me quite a bit. He's visited me multiple times in my dreams. But there was one particular night that really stood out to me. And that was my second touched by angel experience. In my dream, me and him, we were sitting on the edge of the bed, and we were playing video games, and we were laughing and joking. And once again, I knew I was dreaming. It's like every time I have this experience, I know, I'm aware it's a dream while I'm dreaming. I don't know how, but I just knew it was a dream. And he asked me if I was okay, and he let me know I'm doing okay. No longer suffering, because he was suffering really bad before he passed away. His eyesight, he went blind in one eye. His other eye was fading away. His eyesight, he was having problems with his kidney, so he was letting me know he was no longer suffering. He didn't have to deal with that. He knew that I couldn't let go. And he told me, he said, it's okay to let me go. I know you're not going to forget me. I know that you're always going to remember me. But it's okay to let me go, because I'm free and I'm happy and I'm your personal guardian angel. And I looked at him and I'm like, really? You're my guardian angel? Like, this is like some real stuff. And he just shook his head and he smiled. And he also took my hand. And I felt the exact same feeling again. The exact same feeling. And I said to myself, I woke up. I said to myself, I instantly got on my knees and I just prayed to God and I said, thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. once again for taking time out your busy schedule to send another one of your beautiful angels to talk to me, and to not only talk to me but to touch me, and just let me feel God's sense of grace. It's a wonderful feeling, you guys. It's nothing to be scared about, as long as your heart is right, as long as you believe in God and you believe in his angels, you believe in his works, you believe in his power. It's nothing that you should be afraid of, you guys. It's one of the best feelings I have ever had. It is pretty shocking, I'm going to say that. But it's nothing like when the angels just touch you. And not even that. I don't know if you guys have ever had a loved one pass away and you may feel a cold sensation or you may feel something warm. Like my father was the first one to come and kiss me on the cheek one night when I was sleeping. Like, it's nothing like those wonderful spirits coming to you to let you know that they're okay, and that if they're okay, you're going to be okay. It's nothing like being watched over. It's just, I just can't explain it, you guys. So I just want to come on here, you guys, and just tell you guys my testimony on my 2 experiences with being touched by an angel. These are some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stories that I will hold on to for the rest of my life. I will remember these stories for the rest of my life. Please, 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 you guys, comment down below if any of you guys have ever experienced any of the experiences I've had, or if you just experienced contact with the good spirit. Let me know. Share your stories. I'm interested in hearing what you have to say. But once again, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys for coming over to Queen Simone's YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like this video. Please comment. Please let me know what you think of my experiences. And also, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and please hit the bell button next to it so that you are notified whenever I upload another video. I'm going to keep this content going, you guys. I'm sorry that I have slowed down with the videos. I have been going through some stuff, with this COVID and everything else. But I'm back on track, you guys, and we're going to be having more content being uploaded, you guys. So thank you for coming over. Once again, please, please, please don't just like the video. Please comment. Please actually watch this video, guys, because I'm telling you, there's some good stuff that I'm going to be sharing. All right, you guys. See you later.